Dobro Jutro, Divine Pisces 222. It is Thursday, February 27th, 2020. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick energy check-in for the Twin Flames. I already started one and the video started skipping, and instead of like piecing them together like I usually do in iMovie and uploading, it takes forever to upload when I do that. So I'm just going to start over. So I've already pulled some cards and we're just going to go through them. But I did... In the one that I started, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate this. I don't really pay much attention to trolls in my comments section. I don't care. However, if you come on my channel and you insult me and insult other people in my comments section, I will ban you. Okay? So just be warned. Don't care. You can dislike the video. It actually helps me when you do that, so great. Okay, but my tolerance for bullshit is significantly reduced within the last couple of months, and I'm not putting up with that. Do not insult other people on my channel. Okay? All right, so first card we've got out is Wealthy Man. So specifically, I'm feeling right now Divine Masculine is really working on his abundance, really trying to free himself from a codependent situation. Now, a lot of them, their motives might be a little bit different. They may not realize that that's what they're doing. The universe is pushing them to do this, to get out of these situations, but a lot of them are recognizing that they're in codependent situations that need to end. Okay, and they've been embroiled in these situations, unable to get out of them because they feel stuck. Financially, a lot of them feel stuck, right? And some of them, they don't feel manly at all because they are dependent on someone else. Whether that be a family member, a girlfriend, a wife, whatever, or if it's a female Divine Masculine, maybe, you know, she's dependent on someone else and she doesn't want that. She wants to be strong and independent, right? So a lot of Divine Masculines right now are kind of coming into that realization, and they've been working really, really hard. And a lot of you get a lot of wealth cards here. And a lot of you, not just Divine Masculine, you've been working really, really hard, and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing the manifestation of your abundance. Your hard work is paying off, and it's coming forward quickly. It's coming forward quickly. And, you know, I know it says wealth, and we're thinking money here. We're thinking finances. Sure, and it could have to do with that. But I also equate this to spiritual wealth, spiritual knowledge. You know, a wealth of abundance, a wealth of knowledge coming in for the twins right now, okay? And I know this moon has been incredibly, incredibly heavy. A lot of us have been feeling this longing energy, this karma that's coming up, the darkness that's coming up with this moon, and really trying to work through it, right? Trying to heal that, trying to work through whatever is coming up so that we can have this. So that we can have this. Right? Because what has been happening with this moon, you know, and I said this yesterday, where you're in this dark energy and you can't manifest anything. Yeah, as long as you're here, you will never have this. Okay? Right? So, a lot of you have been working really, really hard and seeing the results, and that's good. Now, some of you are seeing it in the 3D. It's manifesting materially. Some of you are seeing it in the 5D. Some of you are feeling it. Some of you, it's like a shift that you're feeling, right? Which is enough validation for you, going, okay, there's a shift happening. My energy is changing. My Divine Masculine's energy is changing, whatever, right? And you can feel that. And it's encouraging, right? Okay, so taking a look at Divine Masculine, you know, a lot of Divine Masculines still in deception right now, but there's a lot of inner conflict with Divine Masculine. It's been like that for a while, but I mean, serious inner conflict going on right now with Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine just doesn't really know how to move forward right now. They just don't. They're constantly in this state of indecision, you know, knowing the decision that they need to make, wanting to claim victory over this toxic situation, wanting to speak their truth, but not really quite sure what the truth is, right? So it's like they're having a hard time deciding what's worth it, right? And I mean, that's part of the journey, like trying to decide what is real, or what is illusion and what is truth, right? And so right now, it's like Divine Masculine just doesn't really know right now. They're very, very triggered. They don't know how to overcome these triggers, but they're trying. They're trying. I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines are really, really trying to keep it together. A lot of them, I feel, are lashing out at people around them, or they're internalizing so much that they're not even talking to anybody. I feel like a lot of divine masculines right now they're not going out, they're not having fun with friends, they're literally just sitting in their hole and just, you know, in their wallowing. They're wallowing right now. Okay? And it is what it is. They've got to do what they've got to do, but Divine Feminine, if you're feeling that energy, if you're feeling that negativity come towards you, you know, you really need to transmute that energy, because if it's making you feel that way and you're sending that back to your Divine Masculine, it's just going to keep going back and forth, right? A lot of Divine Masculines right now, very unfulfilled in their situations. A lot of illusions right now are being shattered about love and what it means. Thus this, okay? A lot of them, they're really starting to understand they've been lied to their entire lives, guys. They have been lied to about what love means, about the things that they're supposed to be doing to make others happy, completely forgetting what makes them happy. You know, a lot of them have been told their entire lives that to be happy, they have to make someone else happy, and that's just not true, because it doesn't work that way. Like, as an example, in my karmic situation, it didn't matter what I did. It didn't matter what I did. I did everything I possibly could. I tried to change myself. Nothing was ever good enough. The other person was never happy because I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. Do you see how that works? That person wasn't happy because I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy because I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy because that person wasn't happy. Do you see the cycle? You have to take care of yourself. I'm going to say this again. Sacrificing yourself makes no one happy. Okay? Divine Masculine is figuring this out. A lot of Divine Masculines have been players. They have been in and out. They have been hot and cold. They don't want to do it anymore. It's exhausting. It's draining. A lot of them are facing their karma because of this. They're facing their karma because of this. Their past actions, things they've done in the past life karma is kind of coming up right now. Past life visions, I'm guaranteeing you they're getting dreams about past lives and cycles that they're repeating. And they really want to leave that off. They don't want to do it anymore. They want to be stable. They want to be stable. They want to do the right thing. However, they don't know what the right thing is right now. And that's where the inner conflict is coming in. They don't know what the right thing is. Right thing for them, right thing for their family, for their religion, for their children, whatever. They're trying to figure it out right now. Okay, because they just don't know. And in the meantime, they're left feeling this way, but at the same time, they feel like they're leaving everybody else this way. It's like they feel like no matter what they do, they cannot win. They feel useless. They feel worthless. A lot of them, you know, if they are, male Divine Masculines, they feel emasculated in a lot of their situations, right? They feel like they can't do anything right, so they just sit there and they wallow and they plaster a fake smile on their face and they just keep going, right? Going through the motions, but knowing it is not a good situation, then they need to walk away. They need to walk away. Energetically, they want to. A lot of them have disconnected from these situations, and that's why they're, you know, in their holes, in their man caves, or whatever it is that they do, you know, they in their heads mostly, you know, and people around them notice this. They notice the shift. They notice the difference in energy. I guarantee you a lot of Divine Masculines right now aren't as jovial as they used to be. I think they're trying to, and it's just not coming through correctly. You know, maybe some of them, I feel like a lot of them in some of these situations are actually ill. Like, these situations are actually affecting their health, physically affecting their health, right? Because they feel stuck, and they don't want to be. They don't want to be stuck. So mentally and emotionally, energetically, Divine Masculine has disconnected. It's just there physically. But mentally, emotionally, energetically disconnected from the situation. Now all that's left is to take care of the swords at the bottom. basically trying to get down from the web without cutting themselves, right? Or without hurting someone else. And, you know, can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. And, you know, the hurt is part of the lesson. I think that's something that Divine Masculine hasn't quite figured out yet. Okay, let's take a look at Divine Feminine. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, Divine Feminine's been feeling this. Divine Feminine's been feeling this toxicity, definitely, from Divine Masculine. And a lot of you are also dealing with a toxic situation, too. So the energy is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? So you are probably, Divine Feminine, you are probably feeling this in your situation, but I guarantee you it's like even more intense because you're feeling Divine Masculine right now. So keep that in mind, okay? Divine Feminine doesn't want to play games either. Divine Feminine wants stability. Divine Feminine is ready to take action to gain that stability for herself, is tired of feeling like she can't do anything, right? Right? Maybe as regards the connection or as regards your karmic situation, whatever it is. Okay, a lot of you are being called into mission. You're being called to share your gifts right now. And a lot of you are just tired of this third-party situations. Third-party bullshit. You don't want to deal with it anymore either. Nope. Now, that could be a job, an addiction, a family, partner, whatever. Divine Feminine doesn't want to deal with it either. Divine Feminine wants celebration. Divine Feminine wants something to celebrate. Now, some Divine Feminines, you may, and I've said this before a couple of times actually, I've been getting this, that some of you may have a new love interest coming in. Some of you may need to disconnect from Divine Masculine right now. Okay, and the universe is coming in to show you that. The universe is coming in to help you. Okay? Is manifesting someone for you who you know, can actually play a part in what you're doing. Okay? So keep that in mind. Keep your mind open. Keep your options open as far as that goes, right? But some of you may receive communication. Some of you may communicate. Some of you want communication like now. Stop. Okay? However, even though, you know, a lot of you had been feeling stuck, you've been feeling like you don't want to deal with it anymore, there is movement happening. Like I said at the beginning of the video, like, there is movement happening. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You've been working really, really hard. Changes are happening. Okay? And you know what? If your Divine Masculine is not going to step up, there might be somebody else who will. Okay? It's like Liz with Guided by Angels. She's always saying, you know, tell the universe, my counterpart or someone better, please. Okay? Maybe someone better. Okay? Because Divine Feminine's not feeling happy either. Divine Feminine has been... I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines have been trying to change their mindset too. You know, really trying to work towards the things that make them happy. But a lot of you are switching course. A lot of you are recognizing that what you've been doing is not making you happy. Just like Divine Masculine, okay? So we're in the same energy. All right? Some of you, it's the connection. The connection is not making you happy. The connection is toxic. The connection is toxic. There's some sort of cycle in here that is not being completed, that is not being released. Okay? And it could be the player bull crap. You know, maybe you've been putting up with that for too long, Divine Feminine. Why? Why are you putting up with that? Okay? Why are you putting up with the third party situation? Okay? Why are you putting up with the ghosting? It's not making you happy. Okay, so some of you, again, like some of you are needing to reevaluate some things within the connection as well. Really use your intuition. Listen to what your intuition tells you. Get out of ego. I find it interesting we've got the sun and the moon here. Okay, this is usually actually Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So, I find that interesting, right? So yeah, if Divine Masculine is toxic, Divine Masculine is not making you happy, the connection is not making you happy, what do you need to do to make yourself happy? Listen to your intuition. Okay? Right? There's something you're supposed to be doing. There's something you're not releasing. There's something you're not recognizing that you need to and that you need to move forward with. Okay? All right, whether that be your abundance, it be a job opportunity. Maybe you have a new job opportunity. Okay? And maybe you've been holding yourself back because of divine masculine. What have I said before? Don't self-sabotage. Don't hold yourself back because of somebody else. What do they have to do with it? Nothing. They have their own crap to work through. You deal with you. All right? You deal with you. You work on your healing. If you need to apologize, apologize. If there's something you need to get off your chest, get off your chest. I don't understand this whole idea that you can't talk to your counterpart. Why? Why can't you talk to your counterpart? And there's some of these readers out there saying you can't in the 3D. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't do that. No. Why? Why? If there's something you want to say and it's like festering in you and it's going to sit there and it's going to bother you until you say it, say it. They don't have to reply though. They don't have to respond. Release the expectations, but at least you know you said what you needed to say. All right? Maybe you need to apologize too, Divine Feminine. All right, let's take a look at the connection real quick. Yeah. Some of you are resisting the ending of some of these cycles within your connection. I'm not even talking about karmic situations. I'm talking about in the connection, whether that be codependency, and a lot of you do, Divine Feminine especially, a lot of you have codependency issues with the connection. Okay? I'm going to be straight up honest with you. All right? But, I mean, you have to learn. You have to get to that point. You have to get to the point where you don't want to take it anymore. Right? You have to get there yourself. I can only tell you so much. Right? The universe can only hit you over the head so many times until you get it. But when you get it, you get it. Right? And some of you need to walk away. Okay? Again, some of you have options. Some of you have new love coming in right now. And Divine Masculine needs to figure out whatever the heck he's figuring out. He's got his own decisions in love that he needs to make. He has his own cycles that he needs to break. He has his own transformation that he needs to come to terms with. And a lot of them are resisting right now. But Divine Feminine, you are too. Okay, what are you resisting here? What are you resisting? You're not going to... Connection's not going anywhere, guys. It's not. It's not going anywhere. What are you afraid of? Okay. Some of you really need to get out of your head. Now, healing is great. Meditation is great. But some of you, I feel it's a codependency to constantly want to be meditating because that's where you connect with your twin. Maybe you're addicted to their energy. Maybe it's not them addicted to your energy. Maybe you're addicted to theirs. Either way. Either way. The energies are being pulled back and forth right now. Keep that in mind, all right? Some of you just need to get out of your head and move forward. Some of you need to get out of decision mode. Some of you have already made your decision. You're just sitting there waiting. It's like you're waiting on your counterpart. And it's Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, whatever. Okay? It's like you're waiting. It's like you're watching. You're like, okay, what are they going to do? Right? It's like a giant chess game. Right? Now, some of you are wanting to speak your truth. Some of you are wanting truth. Some of you are tired of the manipulation. Some of you are in situations, karmic situations, that are incredibly manipulative. Some of you are manipulating that situation because you don't know how to get out of it yet. Okay? But there's just a lot of deception still. There is, guys. There just is. So keep in mind, 5D communication is really, really strong right now for a reason, especially in the absence of 3D communication, right? But the illusions are being shattered. The deceptions will end. Listen to your intuition. Stop resisting what the universe is showing you. The universe is trying to show you something. The universe is trying to show you how to end this uneven exchange. And a lot of you, especially in these and I'm talking about the connections right now. A lot of you have been giving too much to the connection without getting anything back. Stop. Pull back. Release it. It's time. Right? It might be time. Just let it go. It's not the end of the world. Okay? You got work to do. Alright, let's get some messages and advice from just kidding. Messages from the counterparts. I don't even know what I'm on. I really don't. I took some naproxen this morning. Me and painkillers don't get along, so it's interesting. All right, now messages and advice from Source Clear. Okay. Yeah. Some of you, again, some of you have been just focusing way too much on the connection. You've been taking it too seriously. You know, you need to rethink that. Okay, my hair is getting on my nerves today. Some of you need to admit your vulnerabilities. Yeah. Some of you are so proud. Some of you are still in ego right now that you can't admit when you're vulnerable. Not even to yourself. Okay? And yeah, some of you just need to go a different direction, guys. Explore your options. Explore your options. Okay? Get out of your head about the connection. Explore your options, okay? Alright? If you make a mistake, own up to it. We all make mistakes. We are all vulnerable. Get over it. It's not a big deal, okay? Some of you have been vibing way too low. You need to raise your vibration right now. Okay? And if it's your counterpart that you're feeling that's pulling you down, transmute it, reverse it, send it back positive. And above all, love yourself. Okay? Alright guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.